You know where you are?
This is Nollywood Pictures TV.
Clemson, I hope you not argue with me on this. You need to involve the Igwe to make peace with the youth. I make this recommendation in good faith because I hear different versions of the story, and from all indication, you are not safe. You are not safe if you act calm like nothing is happening. You are not safe.
Well, Uncle, I've heard what you said. Hold on. I would act accordingly. Thank you very much for your concern.
Good. That's good. If you need any advice along the line, don't hesitate to call me. I'm your uncle. I will always be there for you. Call me anytime.
I will not forget that. Thank you very much for your concern again.
It's alright, Clemson. I should be on my way now.
Uncle, let me get you something now, since you refuse to take anything because of the urgency of the message. Let me package something for you to go home with, but also as an Iche of Aguiyi.
Iche?
Yes.
Well, I won't stop you.
Oh, okay, very well. Just give me some time to package something, huh?
It's alright.
Alright.
Clemson. Mama. Oh.
Yeah. I know this is your brand.
Is this not too much?
No, it's not, Uncle.
Clemson.
Sir.
Amen. Yeah, don't hesitate to call me if you have issues that I can solve.
I will not forget that.
I have to rush.
Okay, Uncle.
When's the email, eh?
Okay, Uncle.
Okay. I know you are wondering why I am smiling.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I've actually called you here today so we can have a word. Like a father and a son. Not as Igwe or as the youth leader.
Okay, Your Majesty.
How are you trying to settle the disagreement with the youth?
Your Majesty, they are still very mad at me. I've resolved to apologize to them, but I want everywhere to calm down first.
Next time, do not allow your fate to becloud your sense of reasoning. People and kingdoms have their own different customs and traditions. Some of them do not affect our fate. Some are actually blessings to us. And they guide us. They are gifts from our ancestors. They lead us right.
I have been exposed to all of those, Your Majesty. I just want to correct all I have ruined. I will call for a meeting. I'm sure we'll find a way forward from there.
It's all right. Do not waste any time, as you have said. Take the bull by the horn and do what is needful.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Igwe.
Come on. Stop making things more difficult than they are right now. Please.
What do you mean by that?
I said I'm sorry. Okay? All this negative meaning people are reading into this never crossed my mind. I did what I did because of my conviction at the moment. I didn't know to escalate to this. Okay? You've been my friend for years now. I want us to work together to make the best out of the situation. Please.
My son, my son, Ambatu, I heard the voice of your friend pleading with you. Please, Dog says, if I fall down for you, you fall down for me. It's a play. Ndị Igbo sịkwana na ama agara ọchị Again, to err is human, to forgive is divine. So you and the cleansing have been friends for a very long time, and you will not come now and tear apart. Please, I play with you. You have to forgive him. He's your friend, so that the both of you will work together towards the development of this kingdom. Please, my friend.
Thank you very much, Ichi.
You're welcome. Mba, I've heard you. I thought you've gone out. My son, I have been on a long distance call, but I am leaving now. I will see you later.
Thank you very much, Ichi.
It's okay. Look,
I'm sure he stayed back to you. I'm sure he stayed back to make a case for me. Obatu, even if every other person misunderstands me, you're not supposed to misunderstand me. You're my friend. You've been my friend for years now.
look, it's okay, bro. I understand it's a mistake on your own part, and anyone can make a mistake.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you.
So I'll put on our platform. We'll be having an emergency meeting this evening.
That will be awesome.
And you remain our leader.
You're not serious. The same person you people try to impeach.
No, but for real, you're still our leader. I mean, nothing can change that.
Oh my guy, thank you very much.
Already.
I have to run now, huh? Maybe we'll see later in the evening. Then now. Take care.
Already here.
I'm really sorry, guys. I'm very sorry. The thing is that when this thing came up, I was confused because I didn't understand the connection between the wealth of the people and a deity that was destroyed many years ago, long before we were born. The thing is that I know better now, and I have pleaded with the Igwe and the elders in council to do everything in my powers to restore prosperity in this kingdom. And I need your support and a team spirit to achieve this very goal.
Well, Clemson, I don't have a problem with you. All I've always wanted was for Aguiyi to start functioning well. And I'm glad you're in agreement with us now. At this point, nothing can stop us again.
Yes. And I think the best thing we should do now is to proceed to Enuagu and give the man the information. He's our own, and it is our duty to make him know that.
No, we cannot do that without involving the king. Eh? He is the head of this kingdom, and such action must pass through him.
Sometimes when you talk, I wonder what you eat.
Yeah? Are you insulting me now?
It's not an insult, though. It's just an observation.
Okay.
See, let me tell you. Okay. We all know that the king is the head of this kingdom. And you think he will be happy to bring back a man that will challenge him tomorrow?
Mikina, I think at this point I disagree with you. I think you're wrong here.
How am I wrong? Eh? From what I gathered, that man won a federal government contract to generate and distribute electricity in the whole south. Chairman, that contract worth over 330 billion naira. As I'm talking to you now, I know that the king is already afraid, and he will never ever want to bring back a man like that. I know.
And don't forget that this same man was recently given a chieftaincy title by the Igwe. And so he knelt down to receive this title. Automatically he's submitted to the royal authority. And I don't think the same man will challenge this authority. It's not possible.
There are many reasons why I like you. And one of them is that you know how to say the right thing at the right time.
Yet when he was asked to say things that will better our lives, he kept mute.
Ebuka, this bottled animosity will not get us anywhere. I have apologized to everyone. Don't mind you. We need to move forward, please.
I am glad that you have all reconciled your differences. I like the smiles on your faces. My youth is back.
Clemson?
I want you to go with some of your youth and see Chief Okeke. Explain everything to him. Make him understand, and if possible, bring him to the palace.
It will be done, Your Majesty. We're just waiting for your approval before doing anything.
Of course you have my approval. If such a vibrant man is from this kingdom, and we have further confirmed that he is actually from Aguiyi, the least we could do is to make sure that we get him reconnected to his root.
Your Majesty, please, I have a question. What if this man comes back to Aguiyi and later decides to buy the throne?
Shut up. What kind of question is this?
Can you just imagine? Opiona Amagi, don't you fear the throne to utter this rubbish before our king?
Chinedu, the Bonikitu. The king was about to answer my question before you interrupted.
Nobody's interrupting with you. You're just talking nonsense. Shut up.
Wait, one.
Ikenna, order before the king, you of Aguiyi.
Well, I can tell you this for free. There is actually no cause for alarm. What is important right now is to see how he is reconnected back to his root. And when that is done, peradventure, he decides to eye the throne. The gods have a way of protecting their own. They will definitely protect the throne.
Well, gentlemen, I have heard all you said. And in all honesty, I have heard that before.
Really? How?
Well, Ezenwani Ogugu, the goddess of Aguiyi, had once appeared to me here, said exactly all these things you are saying now, but I never believed that. I dismissed that as something that wasn't making sense to me. Until a young woman of Aguiyi came here and repeated the same thing.
Chief, are you saying that Ezenwani in Her Majesty appeared to you and you sat back?
Hey, listen, young man, I am not one of those men that you can just move. Everything should follow a particular protocol. I felt that the people of Aguiyi are the ones who need me. Therefore, they should be the ones that are coming for me, not the other way around.
Well, I completely agree with you, sir. But now that we have come, are you going to cast us out?
Why should I do a thing like that, young man? I can't do that. But we all need to understand the reason I did what I did. I was actually overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with a whole lot of things. In fact, too many things were coming up in my head. How will it be reported? That a man like Polycarp Okeke, the Eseluenwego of Enuago, how will it be reported that he doesn't know his root? That he doesn't know where he came from? How can that be said? I was not moved in my spirit to go to Aguiyi to meet your king Ezodumod because I felt it again that Ezodumod may end up rejecting me.
Why will Ezodumod reject a man like you? Nobody will try that thing in Aguiyi.
Let us not go into all that. At least it is better this way. At least I have received a delegation from Aguiyi who are asking me to come back. Therefore, if I should decide to go now, I will not be rejected.
Yes.
Well, Chief, the truth is, Ezodumodo, who's just getting to know about this, is actually very excited. And he's asked us to come, ask you, beg you to come to the palace, or possibly come right away with us now.
Yes, Chief. They are going to perform all the rituals that will make you a man of Aguiyi. Trust us, all the expenses will be on us.
Oh yeah, come on, young man, you don't have to say that. The expenses is not going to be a problem. I can always take care of that. Why will you even see that as a problem? Listen, I will come back to Aguiyi, but it is not going to happen today.
Chief, how soon?
Very soon. I'll give you my word. In fact, I am going to be back. But I have a problem. I am just feeling that young men are not the people that should be making this kind of, this kind of trip alone. They are supposed to be an elder with you.
Well, Chief, we're just here as instructed to invite you to the palace, and also let you know what is going on. And also, we felt as this is upon the youth. Your arrival has a lot to do with the wealth of the youth.
I understand what you're saying, but I need you to equally understand me when I say that. Even at that, an elder is supposed to be a part of this delegation.
Well, it's not a problem, Chief. We can as well go back and come back with
That will not be a problem at all. I just decided to make my point. Okay? Well, you all can relax. If you need more drink, it can be but no need. I don't think you even need to drink more, because the cook has just informed me that he's preparing lunch for us. And then I've just been told that he killed a goat to get the lunch ready. So you don't need to drink so much. So you don't need to drink so much. Let us relax and wait for the lunch to get ready. All of us will eat together.
Dining with a whole Chief Polycarp Okeke, the Eselunego of Enuagu. Hey! The Eselu Enuego of Aguiyi Kingdom. And Chief, please, I want you to do something for me. Yeah? I want, whenever you want to call the people of Aguiyi, stop saying the people of Aguiyi Kingdom. Say, my people of Aguiyi.
Well, it is so obvious that you guys are very funny. Okay? I don't want to deal with that. Just relax, make yourselves comfortable. I will be soon. I will come back soon.
Chief.
Now, this is a man so blessed and wealthy, yet very humble.
Our people have a lot to learn from him. I'm telling you.
So at the end of the day, I won't go there. That's how it happens. But no problem. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, take care, bro. Take care.
You're welcome once again, true son of the soil.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. You know, my story is indeed a very historic one.
Of course it is. To think that we gave you a title in this palace, not knowing that we were actually decorating a son of the soil, speaks volume. Now I understand better the meaning of the ministration that came before we ever decided to give you a title.
Well, Your Majesty, I am indeed very, very excited. Because it is now that everything is beginning to make sense to me. So many kings have approached me in the past, all of them wanting to give me one chieftaincy or the other. I declined all because I wanted to remain a private person who is into the business of power generation and power distribution. That's what I do. But when the king, His Majesty Ezodomodo of Aguiyi, came to my place with this idea that Aguiyi people have decided to give me chieftaincy, I was not able to resist. Because something in me was propelling me to say yes. And that's why I said yes. Little did I know that I was being called home.
Yes. And that is the word for you. That is the word called home. But here's the one I knew. You see, we are so happy in our midst. Welcome you, most. And the longer we stay with you, the happier we are. Even you, the longer you stay with us, the more progressive you are. If you give your best, the less in you will be brought to the level of the best. That's what they used to say. In fact, I am boldly made to say that the success you will experience now that you have known your root We make nonsense of the whole success you made when you were not connected to the root.
He said, I am indeed very excited. You know, it is always nice to find out that your people love you and appreciate you. And based on what has happened, now that I know my root, I am going to do everything within my power to ensure that Aguiyi is made to become very prosperous, very, very prosperous in the scheme of things in this country.
Now, apart from the title that we have given to you already, I am saying it here and now that we are going to take a date to celebrate your comeback home. Oh, yes.
And let me quickly say that the whole expenses for that party is on me. Wow. Clemson, I understand you are the youth leader, right?
Chief, yes, I am.
Your Majesty, I want to work with your permission, please. I want you to permit Clemson to work with me closely. I need him to provide me with every information I need on how we can move the youth of Aguiyi forward.
You have my permission already. He is very trusted. He has made a lot of sacrifices for this kingdom. I can assure you that he is eminently qualified to have that discussion with you. Yes.
Thank you so much, Igwe, for your kind words. I'm humbled.
I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well, Clemson, I actually went strolling in Aguiyi, and they showed me your house. Yes, I saw your house.
Chief, that house is actually my family house. I inherited it from my father. And I still live there. That's where I stay and pray, hoping for a better tomorrow.
Listen, Clemson, you don't need to tell me anything about yourself. I know you inside and out. In fact, let me shock you. I have a detailed information about you, and I am impressed.
Thank you very much, Chief.
I don't like it when people I should be thanking are the ones that are thanking me. It doesn't make any sense to me. I received a lot of calls from the youth of Aguiyi thanking me for the money I gave you to share to them. That simply means you actually share the money to the youth. It shows you are a man of integrity, because there are people that you will give that task, give the money to share to people, and they will keep the money. But I gave you money to share to the youth, and you went out of your way and did exactly what you were asked to do. Men like you will always get the best from me.
Thank you very much, Chief. I don't know how to thank you. You said you don't like people thanking you, but I don't know how to go about that.
Well, I don't want to go into that. I brought you here because I want us to plan. The king of Aguiyi, Ezodumodu, he has promised to give me 10 acres of land across Aguiyi Express. So I want to establish a company on that land, an agro-allied company that can employ up to 500 youths of Aguiyi.
Wow. Wow, Chief, that is great. I mean, taking 500 people out of the labor market will go a long way to solving the problem of unemployment in our kingdom. Thank you very much.
Don't keep thanking me. Apart from the employment that the agro-allied company will be providing, there will equally be provision for those of them who wouldn't want to be employees. I mean, those who want to be in business. Money will be provided as startup capitals for them, and we are going to monitor their progress in business to be sure that they are doing well. I want everything to happen through you so that we don't have any hitch along the line.
Chief, I'm so excited. I see greatness coming to Aguiyi. Yes, finally. So excited. Thank you very much.
You are a good man indeed.
Thank you very much.
But I equally gathered that that young woman, Viola, who took it upon herself to bring the information to me. I gathered that she is your woman and that both of you are having a problem because of this. How true is that?
Chief, I don't know why they will tell you that. I don't know why.
No, they told me because I have become a cardinal man of Aguiyi who should be involved in solving problems. That's what they told me. Listen, I want you to resolve whatever problem that is between both of you and what is resolved. Because that woman, your woman, she is going to be a part of everything that we are planning. Do you have a problem with that?
No, Chief. Thank you very much. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know. I can't wait to go home with this news.
No. You are doing well already, and more good things will actually come to Aguiyi through you. You can count me on that.
Thank you very much.
Count on me on that.
Thank you very much, Chief. Thank you very much.
All fake promises. Now I am beginning to understand why they destroyed the altar. She brought me out and abandoned me. Good morning.
Good morning, my love. Well, I brought you those beautiful rose flowers to rekindle the love we shared. You see, I have apologized to everyone else, and they have forgiven me. Yours is the most important, and that is why I have kept the best for the last. You see, I could find words to, but now that will not be important now. Because I'm here to tell you from the depth of my heart, I am very sorry.
It takes a woman with a good heart to do what you did for us.
And even when you are only the daughter to the daughter of the soil, you elected to lose your love and save our mother's land. Thank you.
What you did has registered deep in our hearts. We want to build a new Aguiyi, and we say that you must not be left behind, of course.
I don't even know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. We want you to know that we are grateful and we will always be grateful. Yes?
The truth is, I am happy that my man doesn't see me as fetish anymore. And I'm also grateful that all our efforts has yielded results.
Actually, thanks be to the gods that you have said yes. If not, I would have practically showed you how to propose to a good lady with a good heart. And once I propose, she will say yes to me right here and now. Look at you. You see, I'm about to say again. I couldn't get it. For your information, you see all those drinks that you stopped giving me when I started telling you to do the right thing. I have been calculating them. Go and gather all of them and bring them to me. I am ready to drink them and to finish them right here and now. Once again, congratulations.
To be honest, my love, this past few months were hell. Hell without you.
Same here, my love. My business was badly affected. I couldn't think straight. And I was losing money. And I know all that wouldn't have happened if you were around.
Well, I'm back now. And we are happy. So everything will be fine.
Yes, darling. I can never think of loving or spending the rest of my life with anyone else apart from you.
Neither can I.
We're back. We're back together. And the best part of it is that I have your 5 million naira in my account. Why are you laughing?
What you said now, you're joking. 5 million.
I'm serious about it.
The highest money I've ever owned in my life is 200,000. And I didn't give you any money to keep for me. Not to talk of 5 million. Please.
Well, he gave it to me to give to you. And he has promised to do more.
Who?
Chief Polycarp Okeke. Yes. You see, he's happy you took it upon yourself to come and warn him. And so he gave me 5 million naira to give to you and has promised to do more.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Don't you think that I was just regretting answering Ezinwa and Yogugu's call before you came?
You don't need to regret anything, my love. Okay? You did the right thing. As a matter of fact, he's planned to establish a company here, Agro-Allied Company, yes? And over 500 people from here will be employed.
Are you serious?
Yes.
5 million? For me?
For you.
Did you count the zeros?
Of course, it's 5 million. It's in my account.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0. You
Zero,
counted
zero.
it?
Oh, yes.
Are you sure? 5 million.
My love. Yes, 5 million.
I will build a mansion.
Come on now. You can't build a mansion with 5 million.
Ada, I don't even know what you are doing here. I mean, who is this all-important person that will even keep me standing?
Well, I don't remember telling you she's all-important.
Is she? Wait, oh. You mean it's a woman? Who is she, please?
See, she called me and she pleaded. She was even the one that fixed this appointment. See, Nina, I lured you out here because I want us to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Who is this person?
She's coming.
Is she the one?
I'm sorry. I can understand. I'm sorry. Honestly, if you give me a chance to explain, I will explain to you why I did what I did.
See, you don't have anything to explain. You don't have to keep us in the dark. We are your friends, and you have remained friends for as long as... I can't even remember. So you allowing us to hear it from outsiders. Come on, Viola. It was so insulting to us.
I know, and I don't have any excuse. I just wasn't thinking straight.
Nina, please, let's just forget about this whole thing. Forgive her. It wasn't entirely her fault, you know.
Well, I don't have a choice. I've forgiven her already.
Thank you. Let me shock you girls. An agro-allied company is going to be set up in Aguiyi, and we all will be employed.
That is what I want to hear. Yes.
Girl! Maybe you'll be reception, and you'll be cleaning the floor.
No.
How do I convince the women? Once the king says something, it stands.
Mama?
Oh,
come, Mama.
look at them.
Mama, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon. Wait. I can see that the same peace the women experienced today in the meeting applies to all of you here today. May this peace be permanent.
Amen.
Well, you girls, enjoy yourselves. I want to go in and rest.
Okay. I'll prepare something before you wake up.
Because you're going to one. Don't prepare today. I'm going to for a meeting.
Okay, Mama.
This your grandmother, she's just a groove. If all grandmothers are like her, I'm sure there will never be any problem at all.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but my grandma is just a great woman.
Okay, so can you tell us now, when is Clemson coming to do what he has to do?
Yes.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. Chief. I am so glad that both of you are catching up so fast. I am impressed. One more time, I want to wish you a happy married life.
Thank you.
You're truly the star of Aguiyi. Thank you very much for all that you've done for us.
Thank you so much for answering the call. Thank you for all that you have done for the people of Aguiyi and for restoring wealth and prosperity to the people.
Please.